Hello, this is Jam Magazine.
Can I speak to Michael, please?
This is Michael.
Hi, this is Robin here.
Hi, Robin. How you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you doing?
Oh, very good. Thanks for calling. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure.
Yeah, I've been a fan of yours for a long time, since the mid-'70s as a kid.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, so the new album, Something Is About to Change, I got it last week, heard it about 4 times since then. Really liked it. This is your first project that you're playing guitar, bass, and vocals. How did you take on, playing the 3 roles for this project?
Well, the previous album, Roots and Branches, I played bass on 1 track, and I really enjoyed it, and I thought I'd give it a go for the whole of this latest album, and it's just a lot of fun to do all those things.
So you didn't want to do the drums, huh? That would have been a full Robin Trower album.
Yeah, well, I can't play the drums, so...
Very good. So the song lyrics, to me, they seem quite personal, almost like you're telling your life story in 12 tracks. Since you took on the role as writer and vocalist for this new project, can you share some inspiration in the writing style, some of the lyrics?
Well, I think on a lot of the lyrics I'm drawing on my experiences, definitely. I wouldn't say every one of them, but I think there's quite a few there that are about me, or a good percentage of it is about me anyway.
Very good. Yeah, some of my favorites is the title track and riff number 7, Still Alive. That's a great one. And I also liked Gold to Gray. It seems like a little personal there. All the songs sound real personal. Like there's a lot of meaning there behind it.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why I decided I had to sing it myself, is because, as you say, the lyrics being so personal, difficult to get someone else to sing your own. It's really, quite often you're singing about your own feelings,
I head out to the horizon on downward paths of rolling green. One less prize to keep my eyes on, one more place I cannot name. But I know something is different now. I know something's about to change. I cast off faded colors, maybe find who I am.
Through and through, the songs on the new project lean more on the mellow side. The guitar work is unmistakably Robin Trower, but yet the overall tone is laid back, very bluesy, melodic. How long did it take you to complete the record, and where was it recorded?
It was recorded in a studio in Newbury in Hampshire, Studio 91, and it didn't take me long to do it, to be honest. I think most of the work went in the preparation, the actual writing of the songs and the arrangements and all that kind of thing. Actually putting it down didn't take that long, really. I think on average I do complete 2 tracks in 4 days. That's usually about right, 3 to 4 days.
And then it goes into like maybe mixing, the final cut?
And then it goes to mixing from there. Livingston Brown took it to his studio and did the mixes, and then towards the end I came in and sort of went through it with him. And I think he takes about a day a mix, to be honest.
Yeah, quite quick these days with all the technology we have. Things are done much faster than the old days, as you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So, sometimes I'm very curious, but the way things are, once a song is written, let's say, and recorded, how important is arranging the order of the song tracks on the CD? You know, back in the day with vinyl, you had, you know, the A side and the B side. Now it's just one side. Was there much thought in the order of selection, maybe setting a mood of some kind?
Well, the first thing I start off with is try and keep similar keys apart. You know, if it's the same key, I don't like two tracks in the same key to be together because I think it detracts from the second song in that key. But mostly it's about flow rather than trying to create an overall mood, I think.
I see. Some of your favorite tracks that you like on this album? Anything particular that really favors your taste?
I really like Good Morning Midnight. It's a blues about a lost loved one, really.
Ah.
It's very, very personal to me, and I just love, you know, the atmosphere of it. I managed to create something which was, I think, as good as what I'd hoped when I was writing it.
Is it written for someone in particular, obviously?
Me. It's written about me.
This ain't your usual time to come. Something don't feel right. Your chimes are not a welcome sound at all. When I hear the clock strike midnight, that's when I miss most of them.
I could see how you wanted to sing some of these songs. That's pretty. That is pretty touching.
Yeah. Well, the other favourite I really like is Dreams That Shone Like Diamonds.
Okay.
Which again is about more or less all about my life.
Right. All right. Very good.
Semi-fictional, but definitely drawn on my experiences.
Yeah, and quite an experience we've had there, Mr. Trower. You've worked. You've been an artist since the '60s. Played in several bands. Played with a lot of musicians, and been still doing it after all these years. My hat's off to you.
Still hanging in there.
That's how they say it. Okay, here's a question for you. I mean, as far back as I remember, like I said, as a kid, mid-'70s, 14 years old, I remember when Bridge of Sighs came out. You've been compared to Hendrix, possibly for his playing style, maybe the same guitar, the Fender Strat that you guys both use. Years later, another artist, Stevie Ray Vaughan, a Texas boy, came onto the music scene, who was also compared to Hendrix, and some may say compared to you as well. Any thoughts on Stevie Ray's playing style, or even how he blew up contemporary blues?
I mean, I admired him as a player. I thought, you know, he had a wonderful facility. There's no doubt about that. He was a wonderful player. But just, there was nothing really in the music for me. I can well see why people like it, though.
Kind of commercialized, more on the commercialized side.
Yeah, I mean, would you call it that? I'm not sure, but anyway, it's just as wonderful a player as he was, he wasn't doing the music itself wasn't, you know, wasn't catching my attention.
I see. That's honest. Good. Okay, so Robin Trower had influenced many guitar players. Who influenced you as a youngster?
Well, my first major influence was Scotty Moore, Elvis's
Oh, I see.
player. Yeah, I mean, because I loved those records, that's why I wanted to have a guitar and start playing the guitar. So he got me started. Then I think the next biggest influence would be B.B. King, because once I heard that, then I started to go off down a completely different path, away from that sort of rock and roll stuff, you know, much more, and sort of, I got much more into blues and rhythm and blues. And then Albert King was also a big influence, and then obviously Jimi Hendrix was a big influence.
Do you remember the first time you saw Hendrix play live?
I only saw him once, and it was I think it might have been the last show he ever played, or one of the last shows he ever played anyway.
Oh.
So I didn't see him at his best, but it was still amazing.
Yeah, there towards the end, it was not more show, should I say? No, it was more of a go. You know, no, his playing style really progressed to the point where he mastered it. You know, and all the thrills weren't needed anymore.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, he was just standing there playing guitar when I saw him.
Right.
You know, he was head and shoulders above everybody else, and still is, as far as I'm concerned.
Did you ever meet him personally?
I said hello to him at that show. You know, I was in Procol Harum on the bill with him.
Oh, I see.
And yeah, so just hello. That's all.
I know something is different